Lady Sensei Jerry Chisholm, and I am the United States representative for the International Circle of Masters Martial Arts Organization. Back in 2019, we celebrated our 40th anniversary and tribute to our president, Grandmaster Dan McEaddy. And we had grandmasters come from across the country and Canada to teach. We had a lovely day with workshops and classes, and then we had a banquet that evening. But during the course of the day, I observed a group of grandmasters who greeted each other with so much warmth, like it was some sort of reunion. And I subsequently found out that they hadn't seen each other, some of them, in decades. So I thought to myself, perhaps it would be a great idea if I could get them back together and allow them to talk amongst themselves. So what you're about to see is a few highlights and pictorials from the day that we had together celebrating the 40th anniversary of the Circle of Masters. And then you will see the discussion of these fine grandmasters who got back together after many years to talk amongst themselves. I hope you enjoy. Thank you so much for joining us.
Culturally, it's important because the key thing that the martial arts emphasize not only the discipline, but the confidence. There's nobody more confident than the people sitting up here, you know. And the confidence goes a long way, not just for fighting. You know, the concept of having confidence in yourself. You know what that helps you to achieve in other endeavors, going to school, working while going to school, raising a family. All of that comes from that martial arts training, that discipline that you get from the martial arts training. You know, personally, that's I can attest to it, and that's why I always remind people, boxing. I spent a lot of, our world, boxing, martial arts. That's all martial arts, and what it has done for me, and I've seen it what it has done for others. The confidence that the martial artist has. You know, when you look at a martial artist, the one thing that just shines is the confidence that he has. You know, the way he presents himself. You know, and the thing that I used to love from old Sensei, Ronald Duncan, is that he was so philosophical. You know, he always had something that he would say that made so much sense. You know, when you had all this physical in your mind, he would make it real. You know, beyond the physical, and it's so important. You know,
He would always say.
One of the things that old sensei would say is a man can have great skill, but a man with great skill and no character is still a primitive. Because you can teach an ape how to punch, you can teach an ape how to kick, but a man with no character is still a primitive. Can
and,
any
and when you look at the great fighters in the martial arts, most most if not all of them, guys got great character. You know, because because of what it teaches. You know, so that's what makes me love it so much.
We have to continue to invest in our people, our young people, through martial arts training. One of the things that continues to upset me is that the martial artists don't take more of an active role in the resuscitation of our people. I'm going to do that. I'm going to practice that till the day I leave this planet because I know what it has done for me. And it gave me the opportunity to serve with these men. It was a great privilege. and I have to pass that legacy on to the youth.
Could you say just a little bit, tell me about Bondo
Bondo is a Burmese martial art.
and your relationship to?
I learned through Dr. Mongji. Uh, he taught me basically the monk system, which is his internal system. But we use weapons and medicines and meditation, things of that nature. My interest in the internal system was to go further into myself and heal my condition because I was a troubled child. I get into a lot of trouble, caused my parents a lot of heartache, and I had to get to the basis of my condition.
Wow.
Bondo, the Burmese system, was influenced by Chinese,
Yes.
but by China, by India, and Tibet. And through the system, I became a Tibetan Buddhist. So that's my practice now. I've been in the Buddha Dharma for 40-some years, almost as long as I've been in martial arts. But the Burmese system is, there are 3 levels. Low level, which they call low level, is the full contact like the MMA fighting.
Right.
Middle level is weapons and animal systems. High level is internal meditation monk system. So I've trained in all 3 levels. Primarily because of Master Cheatham, I came in through the hard system. Then through Dr. G, I learned the middle system, the eagle form, and the Burmese sword, the Tao. And then he took me into the internal system, the monk system, because he said I needed to overcome my great anger.
Wow. Wow.
So that's pretty much my history.
So let's greet Grandmaster Maasi before he leaves. We were honored for you to come in to back home to Newark to talk with us this afternoon. We greet you in peace. Us.
You know, because of what it teaches.
Because I know what it has done for me. It gave me the opportunity to serve with these men.
I used to watch him. I've seen him fight. And I said, this guy's a monster.
So I said, y'all scared of him? I said, I'll come down there and straighten him out. I said, matter of fact, tell him I'm going to be down there Saturday.
It was a way of life. It's just not defense. It's a way of life.